looking at is we're going to be looking at inflation, and it's inflation beating assets versus inflation beating income streams. Now, of course, assets can have income streams. You know, you have property, you have shares, and those assets can generate inflation beating income. But for the purposes of this video, I want to make a difference, or the differentials between assets and income streams. So I'm not going to make it too long a video, maybe less than 5 minutes. So assets that beat inflation, you could have your current assets. For example, they could be your house, like renting and making income from that current asset. That could be the income side of things, or the asset like your house, for example, capital appreciation of the equity in your house. With inflation, prices tend to go up of everything, and that includes real estate. So that's one type of current asset. You could have maybe a car as well. If you renovate cars or flip cars, they could be assets that beat inflation. You can sell those on as well. You could also think about maybe your garden, maybe your land, maybe even a skill set is a type of asset. Can you generate a side income? Can you sell things from your craft or your skill? Can you create it as a service to sell for consultancy or part-time work, etc.? All those can generate an income. So let's move on to income. It's a little bit confusing, but basically income that beats inflation, or inflation beating income, is things like income streams. So it could be a first job, you could have multiple jobs, maybe a part-time job or side hustles, being overemployed or multi-jobbing. You might have you might also have income from some of your assets. A little bit confusing there, but you might have rent, for example, and rent can go up with inflation as well, and it should do in principle, and hopefully in practice. You can get income from shares as well with dividends. If you're doing options, you can get some premiums from options. It's a little bit more complicated, so I'll park that for now. And of course, you can get income from side hustles that you're doing if you start freelancing. I've got lots of check out that little shimmy there, freelancing. I've got lots of videos on freelancing, of course, and I have lots of videos that are coming and in the works about how you can beat inflation through assets. Check out my previous videos as well, the ones that I published very recently, on how you can make an income and how you can beat inflation if you own a home or if you don't own a home, and ways that you can ways to choose assets that beat inflation. If you're interested in shares and investing, I've got some videos on how to choose inflation beating assets in terms of investing as well. And of course, there will be some upcoming videos that summarize and categorize some of the knowledge I have around investing. I'm going to be doing some playlists. There's going to be one coming up on investment research and choosing different investments, and of course all of those should beat inflation. So guys, short video, but I hope I've clarified that you have assets, some of which make an income, but some don't. You could have inflation beating assets such as maybe a cryptocurrency or gold or a commodity that beat inflation. And then you've got income streams which can beat inflation, like if you've got a side hustle, a job, or rental property, or even shares that have growing dividends. Then there's something in the middle as well, which is assets that have a bit of income as well. A little bit confusing. There's obviously a lot of crossover, but the good news is I'm going to be doing videos on all of these different things. There's some current videos and there's more videos coming. If you've got any questions, queries, or comments on any of this, let me know. If you want to learn more about property investment, Airbnb investment, shares, buy-to-lets, anything, just let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to hit subscribe if you like this kind of content. Like the videos to help me in the YouTube algorithm. If you've got any friends or family that would like to learn more about how they can beat inflation or how they can improve their lifestyle or standard of living by investing, then make sure to share these kinds of videos with them. I'm hitting the 5-minute mark now, so I'll leave it there. Have a great day, guys. Take care.